Hello guys, hope all of you are doing very well. See, today we are going to see the completion of the consecration of Dhyanalinga. It is our 242nd video, and here he explains very many interesting things which we are unaware of. You see, Dhyanalinga is a structure representing the 7 chakras of our body. See, in our body there are many chakras, but the most important 7 chakras are, as you know, Mooladharam, Swadhisthhanam, Manipuragam, Anahadam, Vishuddhi, Ajna, Sahasrara. And all these 7 chakras are located on the Sushumna Nadi at the back of our pranic body, parallel to the spinal cord. Okay, so this is somewhat a realistic explanation of the location of the 7 chakras. If you have not seen my videos on pranic body and 7 chakras, kindly go look into the playlist, find out the videos and do see all those things. And you see, our chakras, the 7 main chakras in our pranic body, they cannot be seen, but they are all working because they are connected with karmic substance. Now, what do you mean by karmic substance? That is the outcome of the good and bad actions. Karma means actions, and I have put many videos on karma. I have done the book review of Sadhguru's karma book also. In that I have explained a lot of things. So if you have not seen it, kindly go back to the playlist, look into the videos and try to understand, because many people have been benefited by understanding the nature of karma, because there is law of karma which explains many things. Okay, what you sow, so shall you reap. Okay, so that is the concept of karma. Now, in our body, the 7 chakras are held in their places because of the karmic substances. See, what do you mean by karmic substances? As I said earlier, it is the outcome of the positive and negative actions which we perform. And these positive substances are similar to the cementing substances. See, like if you want to build a wall, what do? You keep arranging the bricks, and you cannot simply arrange the bricks one above the other. In between the bricks, you have to apply some cementing substance, okay, to hold the bricks in place. Now, like that, in our body, the 7 chakras are held in places mainly because of the karmic substances. And not only that, the karmic substances are attached to the chakras like the oily substance which is attached to the vessel in which you cook. Suppose there is a kadai. You keep cooking every day in that, and if you don't wash it properly, outside as well as inside, you see the oil sticking to it, isn't it? Like that, our karmic substances or the outcomes of the positive and negative karmas are sticking on to the chakras forever. And you know, the nature of the chakra is, it is moving in the clockwise and anti-clockwise direction. See, when the body is receiving cosmic energy, it is moving in the clockwise direction. When the negative pranic energy is given out of the body, it is moving in the anti-clockwise direction. So anyway, the chakras keep moving in both the directions like this, and the movement is restricted if more oily substances are there. That means the chakra is not able to move freely because there is some blockage. Okay, and most of the diseases what we get, and most of the negative characters which we inherit, are all because of these oily substances, the so-called oily substances which are sticking onto our chakras. Okay, when we get diseases, we say the chakras are not functioning properly, the chakras are at a very low level, as far as the performance is concerned. And for people who are very successful, we say all the chakras are very active, isn't it? It's all based on the karmic substance. And it is okay for a human being to carry these karmic substances, because it is what we have done. Okay, the karmic substances, what I have in my body, is nothing but what I have done in this lifetime, in the previous lifetimes, and also what I have inherited from my parents, grandparents, forefathers, like that. Whereas when a great thing like a Dhyanalinga is made for the welfare of the human beings, for the usage of all the common man, there cannot be any personal karmic substance attached to it. Are you getting my point? Okay, it is for a common purpose. Dhyanalinga is created for a common purpose, for all human beings in the world. Okay, and so see, it is consecrated with the human energy. That is why Bharati, Vijay and Sadhguru have been toiling day and night, doing different sadhanas to increase the energy so that they can give the energy to the Dhyanalinga. But at the same time, Sadhguru also knows about it. He was extra careful that this Dhyanalinga should not carry the karmic substance of these three people or any other person. Okay. It is not that Sadhguru is creating the Dhyanalinga and so his karmic substance can be used there. No. A person who is capable of doing such a great thing will never think like that. Okay. So he also never thought like that. So, and he was extra careful not to send their personal karmic substances of these people to the Dhyanalinga. And actually it is Dhyanalinga is consecration of Dhyanalinga means filling it with energy and locking it. Okay, and see, like and he needed some threads to tie it, and these threads can be taken from, these threads are the nadis of the human beings. So the nadis have to be removed from a human being to tie something in the Dhyanalinga means the human being will, the body of the human being will get damaged. So Sadhguru took so much of elaborate precautions not to damage the body, physical body or the astral body when he is taking the nadis of these people. And not only that, now only two people are remaining, Bharati and Sadhguru. Vijay has already gone, and Vijay's role also has been taken up by Sadhguru, and he was put to a lot of difficulties because of this. See, it is like one man playing two roles, and Sadhguru very beautifully explains that it is like one person playing two instruments at the same time. See, you have a guitar, you have a piano, you have a violin, you have a veena, you have any instrument. Now, we have only two hands. With both the hands we are playing, isn't it? So, but with both the hands, can we play two instruments at the same time? That is what Sadhguru was doing. He was doing sadhana to increase his energy, to impart it to the Dhyanalinga, and he has taken the role of Vijay also, and he is creating energy in Vijay's flavor to be imparted to the Dhyanalinga. Okay, so this is how he was doing multifunctional role. Not only that, see, he has to manage the ashram, he has to manage the people around him, and he has to look into the preparation of the making of, not preparation, making of Dhyanalinga. So many things at the same time he had to see, and added to that, his body was deteriorating. In the sense, his physical body was losing his capacity to hold the high energy level. So he almost reached the place, the stage where at any time he can die, like that. And it resulted in major and minor physical ailments in his body. And about that, even in the previous video I have explained certain things, like that it was. And so anyway, he has come to the last part of it, and he started feeling energy, and he started going from top to bottom. And as you know, so he started with Sahasrara, okay, everything is okay. Then Ajna, okay. Vishuddhi, next. Now you know, Vishuddhi is a chakra of power, and Vishuddhi is for communication, self-expression, healing, immunity, and Vishuddhi is also for connecting ourselves to the higher world. Okay, such an important thing it is. And when it came to Vishuddhi, he felt a lot of difficulties. And it so happened, he came across a disembodied yogi while preparing the third layer, the Vishuddhi layer of Dhyanalinga. And he asked the yogi whether he wanted to contribute his energy towards the making of Dhyanalinga. And the yogi was so happy to say yes. So what happened, on an Amavasya night, Sadhguru, in front of so many, 500, 600 people were there. In front of so many people, he took the coconut, broke it into two, and he caught the energy, not the yogi as such, energy of the disembodied yogi into that, and he transferred it to the Vishuddhi chakra of Dhyanalinga. So next time when you go there, don't think that the yogi is sitting in the Vishuddhi layer of Dhyanalinga. It is his energy which has been taken. And Sadhguru has done two things. One, catering to the need of the Dhyanalinga. Number two, releasing the spirit of the yogi. Okay, so like that he did it. And at that time when he broke the coconut also, there was a small snake coming and sitting over there. And about this also we have talked already, that snakes are attracted by high energy. And Sadhguru himself has explained that while he was sitting in the Chamundi hills, every day in the afternoon he used to sit under a particular tree on a rock to do the meditation. So when he was doing that, so many snakes would come and sit around him. And when he gets up and goes, they also go away, like that. The snakes are very special, peculiar. They are attracted to the high energies. So like that, there also a small snake came. And somehow he was successful in finishing the various all the seven layers of Dhyanalinga. And as he was doing, so many miracles happened. That is, he was doing it, and nobody other than Sadhguru knew the technicalities of the Dhyanalinga. Even Bharati did not know. Raja did not know. All the deep meditators also did not understand. They were all there participating, and they can all the time feel the energy. That's all. Only Sadhguru knew the technicalities of making this Dhyanalinga, and he says it is because of the touch or the magic touch given by his Guru Swami Palanisamy in the previous birth. So whenever he is having some doubt, his Guru's energy is sitting here and making him do this, because it was his Guru's intention to create a Dhyanalinga. So through Sadhguru, his Guru was giving him instruction and getting the work done. So Sadhguru never had any problem in understanding. Everything was explained by his Guru, and he just materialized it. That's all. And so like that, once, he just clapped once, and he asked everyone to watch. When he clapped once, there was a vertical hairline crack on the Dhyanalinga. And actually, Sadhguru and Raja went to Chennai, and they chose the granite which was 1,000 years old, and it was having high density granite. It was one of the high density granites in Asia. So such good quality they have selected, and all the time during the consecration he appointed people to sit around the Dhyanalinga as a watch, as a god. As a god means to watch, in the sense if anything happens to it, he must be they must go and report to him immediately. He must know, like that. So many people were like watchmen. So many people were made to sit around the Dhyanalinga during the consecration when the process is going on. And apart from this granite, he used one more thing. He used the copper rod which is filled with mercury. Copper rod to fill the energy in each layer, like that. I have even he has written a lot of books on this making of Dhyanalinga, how he made. It is not a common recipe. How he made, he has written in detail. I have purchased those books and read already. And there is a picture in one of the books where he is using this rod standing on top, and through the center of the Sahasrara he is using the rod like this. First time when I saw, I thought, what is he doing like this? Then when I read the book, I understood that. So he is using that. And the reason for making the vertical crack, the crack is, see, in the previous video I already told you about another Dhyanalinga in Madhya Pradesh, in Bhopal, in Bhojpur. There is a Dhyanalinga even now which is leaking the energy, which is under the archaeological society. All those things I have explained to you. So here also, see, Sadhguru's body is becoming weak. So at any time his prana may leave the body, and if something happens in the middle of the process of making the Dhyanalinga, then the energy in the Dhyanalinga must be locked. So he arranged somebody else also for that. And in case if he drops his body, suppose if the Dhyanalinga is not able to be locked by the person, then the energy will start oozing from the crack very gradually, not breaking the Dhyanalinga into two pieces. So he had taken lot of precautions, and finally somehow he succeeded in making it. The only thing is, as soon as the consecration got, see, they all closed their eyes and they were just waiting for the process to get over, and suddenly they heard a thud, a sound, and when they opened their eyes they saw Sadhguru falling down, and for 3 days he could not get up. And all the ashram inmates were so sad that in front of their eyes the Guru is leaving like that. They almost decided that he has gone, but he did not die. And people were trying all sorts of tricks on him to bring him back to normalcy, but his physical body had gone beyond repair at that time. And even now he says, I am only 80% all right. And he says, I need the support of some dedicated volunteers to sustain my life. So that much of risk he has taken in making the Dhyanalinga to fulfill the desire of his Guru and his own desire also. Okay. So, and while trying to bring him to normalcy, they were trying, and Bharati just thought for a minute, what if I tell him he will open his eyes? So he went near to Sadhguru and he said, Sadhguru, how about going on roads? That is, Sadhguru is very, very fond of riding motorcycle. So she went and asked, how about going on road? Then he immediately opened his eyes. And everybody was happy. And he says the copper ring which is wearing in his anklet, in one of in his right or left leg, it is mainly to keep his life attached to the physical body. And he says, once I remove this, in 40 days I will be off. But this time he decided to come back for the sake of all his followers who are still believing in him. He says, I have to look into their enlightenment, I have to look into their salvation before I take leave. So that is why I have decided to come back. That's what he says. And you know, this is the ring which I am wearing. It was only 20 rupees at that time. Some 7 or 8 years back I purchased, and till date I am wearing this. So when you have some metal on your body, it is not so easy for the life to get out of the body. These metals will keep it tied to the physical body. Okay. So this is how a very, very, very significant thing has happened, and beyond everything, Sadhguru could complete the plans or the desire of his Guru of making a Dhyanalinga, giving it to the public. And Sadhguru says, for 5,000, 10,000 years, it will remain as it is, with the same energy vibrating. So, it is something very great, and he could fulfill the vision of his lifetime also. Not only his Guru's, his lifetime also. Because his lifetime mission was also to make this, to align with the desire of his Guru, or to make his Guru's desire come true. That's all. Anyway, so if you have not gone to that place, kindly go to Coimbatore, go to Isha Yoga Center, stay there for 2 or 3 days. There are some special pujas. For ladies it is during Paurnami time, and for gents it is during Amavasya time. During these 2 days, they are allowed to go into the Dhyanalinga by 12 o'clock to meditate. So you all can experience this. Okay. Bye. May God bless you all.